So let's check the energy for today. We have the High Priestess here from a energy check I did just in the morning, and we have the King of Pentacles. There is some intuition, intuitive download that you're getting regarding your resources, your material world resources in this lifetime. Um, uh, some uh, some of it which you haven't yet seen, but which is promised to you in this lifetime. So let's get started with a fresh reading for live. I just see the Wheel of Fortune. I'm gonna say it's destiny reaching your resources. It's like an adventure. I feel like there's an adventure that two people are going to take up together. You and somebody else is going to take up together to find a find your home or a place where you will receive a lot of luxury. That's what I'm getting. This could be your place where you where you can. It's your inheritance. Yes, it can be inheritance. That's why there are some places which are which you wish to travel to, like probably um, a a city or a location, a particular location really draws you in your heart's desire. That's where your intuition is leading towards. There's currently a lot of fighting going on over you and who gets to who gets to roam the world with you. This energy is coming up very strongly because it's like there are a bunch of people who have basically no capacity of building anything or haven't been promised any of this, and then they're fighting over who gets a chance. It's weird because they are fighting amongst themselves to fight with you as well. I don't know if this is going to make any sense, but uh, for some of you out there who are going to listen to this, it's like, for example, these people want to steal your blessings, whatever is being promised to you in this world, in this lifetime, right? And they're fighting over it. So when once they're done fighting, if somebody wins, that is because this is a bunch of idiots fighting for something really stupid, which they are never ever going to be able to get their hands on. If you understand what how these things work, I mean, it does not work like this. If something is promised to someone specifically, inheritance, and especially inheritance from uh, ancient civilizations from around the cosmos, if it's coming from there, right? If this knowing and this wish fulfillment card that we have here, so it's like if ancient civilizations from somewhere in the cosmos, like if you're a star seed, that's why you have these psychic abilities in this lifetime. So if you have been uh, promised by, if you have that kind of a knowing that this inheritance is promised to you, that kind of clarity, um, uh, if you're just coming into this knowing and absolute fixed knowing that yes, this is my inheritance, I have always known this, and I have always seen it, and I've been drawn to this place, this location. And there are a bunch of people who are false psychics, um, who sit there wishing to get somebody else's blessings. So these are these bunch of people who are fighting to rob somebody else of their blessings, like, and make a run for it, or just like, I don't know why I feel like this card is speaking differently to me since yesterday. It's like this person is just holding this. This is a globe, the world. He's holding it and just waiting to just throw it away, like just looking at it. I don't like it. So no matter how great somebody else's blessings are, if they're not yours, you are not going to be able to do anything about it. So people who do not have any blessings or any kind of uh, uh, material resources promised to them, or any kind of abilities promised to them where they can get a kind of uh, a stable life going, and especially in these times where we have leveled up like never seen before in the entire cosmos. Like planet earth has leveled up, so there are a lot of people who have no purpose here. All they see is just like them living a very very at least earlier they might have a social group or something of a platform to speak of. Like, I mean, at least they got an opportunity to fake it till they make it. But none of that is happening anymore, so they're just basically just jealous. They want to pick somebody else's blessings, like, and they're going to throw it away. This could also speak about something that we us good souls don't understand. This is definitely something to do with a couple. They want to break up two people who are truly in love, like, make them fight and things like that. And while they're distracted or with the separation, they kind of like, their blessings get thrown away uh, out of them. But I mean, that just makes it easier for divine counterparts or soulmates or individual twin flames who are going to collaborate. You know, twin flames have these abilities and these psychic abilities, and they're promised this inheritance and these resources, so that they can travel around the world doing light work. So they definitely get public recognition, like collaborators. Like this could be anything. This could be platonic. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be professional. There are going to be there are going to be so many collaborations on online platforms. It's incredible, and these people basically get a glimpse. They come together, they sit and do these rituals and look into somebody else's probably akashic records, like, a combination of this and this is like akashic records. And then when they see it, they're like, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to do something of such a high level. But now that I have this, and I can't do anything about it. This collaboration, this love, this twin flame journey, the spiritual journey is definitely not mine. Like, I've completely understood that. This is promised to somebody else, right? So I'm just gonna throw it away so that this couple also doesn't get it. But it's like, I mean, it's stupid, I know, but this is how it rings in their head. This is how it works in their head. And once we have a clarity on their thought process, because we cannot come up with the way they think. I mean, it's impossible. It's impossible, especially for somebody who's in a combination of the King of Swords and the High Priestess energies. We can never ever uh, get into this kind of a mindset, like, this kind of a waste mindset. Like, we and look at this person on this card. Like, they're looking at our inheritance and these abilities as something that we wished for and we got it. Uh, like, we must have really really struggled. We must have gotten into some kind of spiritual competition or psychic competitions on a platform, and that's how we got this. But no, it's always been there with us. This cosmic knowing, this cosmic awareness, this clarity, psychic, a clear identification of psychic abilities has always been there with us. And how to use it, how to communicate using uh, consciousness and psychic abilities, how to go around the world using these spiritual abilities, right? So they will never know. They will never know, and that's why their mind space, or the way they use their minds and the kind of thoughts that they have are very very different. They're not like we cannot think like this. They can uh, mimic our thoughts and ideas, but that's about it. That could be like one sentence, a bunch of expressions. They could buy the same jewelry, clothes, accessories, whatever, and talk a lot about synchronicities because it's just become a fad. Like, it's a trend. Like, you talk about a number synchronicities, 11 11 11 11 11. I mean, uh, we know how to differentiate between the people who really understand what those number synchronicities are, and um, versus people who are just trying to get some information from you. Like, how somebody will come up, one of these fools will come up and come up to you, one of these twin flames or very 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 high powered souls who are meant to collaborate in this lifetime. You know, uh, they'll come up to such people, psychics and mediums and things like that. What is 1 1? Like, what is 11 11? What is, I keep seeing triple ones, triple twos, triple digit numbers. I'm like, okay, that is because you've just been like, uh, looking into somebody else's business. And that's why you're seeing these number synchronicities. Like, for example, I clearly know the next time I'm gonna see uh, a number synchronicity, it's going to be about this. It's going to be this kind of a confirmation. It is really detailed. Like now I can say that I will see the number 1111 on a Thursday. Which Thursday doesn't matter. For 1 year from now, 10 years from now, next week, this week. It's and I'm gonna see it in this place, on a car or on a board. I can actually say, then if it is these things, then I know that this question that I have been asking for, the answer is yes, because it's the right time. I'm asking for divine timing and divine guidance. I'm not asking for a number synchronicity to manipulate divine order and what's written in my timeline. I'm not trying to pull this closer to me or manipulate the timeline of this. I'm just trying to make sure that it happens in the most auspicious way, right? In the at the right time. Like, even if I get this at the end of my life, that's enough, because I have to live my entire life. It's not just about inheriting something, or it's not just about this collaboration. It's about soul growth and expansion. This card talks about expansion, and these people, they think about the only the material aspects of these things, and not about the growth and expansion that we are looking forward to. While we're going through this growth and expansion, we are ready to live, uh, like live in tents like hobos, if it comes to that. But these people think that, blessings are something like big luxurious palatial homes and cars, and I don't know, fame and fortune, you're hanging out with celebrities and things like that. No, it's a spiritual celebrity, yes, is supported by a lot of material resources, but it's like it's right in front of you, it's around you, and it's just energetically supporting you while you are living a very simple and focused life. You're connected to the cosmos. You're working on your psyche. You're balancing out both the polarities of your minds, or the both the hemispheres of your mind, so that you can create something. You can create something in this world. So yeah, let's I'm being asked to put this back, but yes, this was a very important point. Like, there are a bunch of people who are who are fighting over who gets this blessing, and they're not going to be able to handle it, so they're just going to want to throw it away. So somebody might have to. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's see what is what. Tell me more about this scenario, please. What is going to happen? What is going to happen with? I'm going to take this card, because yes, this collaboration is coming up really strong. I might. Oh yes, see, inheritance. Inheritance. I'm going to take another set of cards to clarify. Okay. I'm going to try and sense the energy. So. Please give me clarification um for these five of wands people. Five of wands. Five of wands and two of wands scenario. Because I do see them kind of are they this wish fulfillment, are they going to succeed? They're definitely racking their brains, but like I said, this is the high priestess in reverse. They can't do it. They're kind of having an analysis paralysis, like they're trying to figure out what the hell is this? What the hell is this blessing? And they just cannot do it. They cannot do it because they don't have the intuitive powers at all to do it. The entire reason they're trying to do it is to crush you, crush your soul, right? But what is happening is that okay, they're just creating this fear, this illusion that this is uh, going to happen to us, but they're definitely, it's just an illusion. It's just a fear. I mean, this is the illusion that they're trying to plant in our um, minds. Yes, trying to flip our intuitive skills upside down because this card did flow, like fly and fall here in reverse, and this entire deck is upright. So, but I'm gonna put it here because they can't figure it out. They definitely can't figure it out. They can't figure it out. Of course, they can't. It's it's not possible. It's just not possible. This category. Yeah, I knew this card was gonna come up. These people have definitely harmed a king of pentacles, a king in his own right. This could have been an older person, somebody who is about is almost. Oh yeah, they died. I mean, this person probably was a very high achiever and had early retirement, probably a decade before the retirement age, but still continued working on and was actively participating. That is what I'm getting, actively participating, um, because they had gotten the material world and there was so much comfort, and probably they were feeling very lazy, and they continued working, contributing to their field of expertise, and this person died. Like they, and it was a mysterious death. The King of Swords also speaks about investigation. Even the Two of Wands speaks about investigation, and this is psychic investigation. Um, yeah, psychic investigation. So it is definitely relating to these mysterious set of deaths that have happened. You know, People who are very highly intuitive and psychic, and they're connected to the source. If they're kept away from this, their their mind would actually uh, just surrender. This also speaks about the dark night of the soul, and it's like, I feel like, this is Sleeping Beauty, and the angel of death like comes around like every once in a while, and it, uh, the angel of death is so sad. The angels of death, there's so many angels of death, not death itself, not the grim reaper. These are angels, helpers of death. They come by, this beautiful soul. uh, they put flowers here. People are mourning. People are mourning that this person doesn't contribute anymore. This person's mind is dead. Like, a beautiful, in the astral plane, like, this mind is not contributing. So when we go into the dark night of the soul, when our minds is mind, our ego self goes to through this process of death, of transformation, it's still active. But when this kind of a thing, if when this kind of a plot is unfolding, uh, this kind of a plot, then the intuitions flipped upside down, and this is a fake dark night of the soul. These people, the way they are trying to do this is by trying to take away people's will to live. This coupling right here, they're making you feel like you're dead to the world. You are brain dead, and you've died, and somebody's actually died. A very resourceful, wealthy person, must be somewhere around in is the early 60s, mid 60s. There was a plot to kill him and take away his wealth, and this has happened, but they cannot, authorities cannot link it. So whichever authority the investigative authorities here, their intuition is being flipped upside down. How is it going to? This is what I have, but let's look into it more. Five of Swords. There is somebody who's feeling who's okay. So there are two people. One is okay. So they have found someone. Uh, this is a small child. A small child has seen something, has observed something, and they probably escaped, ran away from home, and tried to. Probably got lost, and one of the authorities, probably somewhere a little far away from where all of this happened, they went. The authorities found them there. So for them, they probably, this person was just recently posted there and has no idea about this case at all, or hasn't been updated about it. They're just settling down, and then they find this child, and they ask this child, where are you from? This is a very detailed, specific message, and I've been getting this message for a very long time, like, that a child is going to be found, and they are going to inform the authorities, a different branch, different city, probably a different country altogether. This has happened before. This has happened before. But this is more like probably a different state. And uh, a more natural, a forest. Oh, this looks like a forest somewhere by the ocean, of an ocean or a river or a lake, a big lake, and the forest. It's like a magical forest. A very animalistic looking man sitting here, like, probably keeping an eye on the shores. And and he probably informed this constable here that, there's a child just hanging around here. Why don't you come and have a look? So, but there is somebody who doesn't. There are two people involved here, two females probably, or it could be men as well. But uh, one is absolutely carefree and sleeping and resting, probably doesn't know what they have done, what crime they've been a part of, because this is criminal activity. Sure, like spiritual attacks and psychic attacks cannot be proven, but any kind of manipulative magic, any kind of magic, all magic leaves a trace, and it comes with a price. It comes with a price. You can never have any peaceful sleep after that, unless and until you are so daft that you do not understand that you are a criminal for doing this to people. Even if you haven't done anything, even if you haven't participated anything, you're not speaking up. And and if you at all know that people are submitting for corrupting evidence, they are distracting the authorities, and they are if you have the slightest bit of a hint that, these people are criminal, they've gotten, they are very, very dark people, and they are, they're fooling the authorities, they are distracting them, they're submitting false evidence, they're misleading them, misguiding them. And you think that, okay, I don't have anything about it, but and you're still sleeping. uh, this is that one category of people who are unaware of either their contribution or how they have some responsibility towards speaking up. And then there is people who know clearly, well, they know completely and thoroughly that they have done something really horrible. Five of swords. This is not guilt. For such type of people, it's not guilt. It's like, I'm gonna be caught. It's fear. It's fear setting in. If you can see her face, it's fear setting in, like really strong. Like the dark background also shows, like, oh my god, she's like, I'm dead. I'm totally dead. I'm going to be caught. So this is confirmation. This is going to be discovered, no matter how hard they try to distract and submit false evidence. They know they're going to be caught, because this fear is genuine. This fear is genuine. Look at her. This fear is genuine. It's authentic. It's real fear. She knows she's going to be caught. And Five of Swords is self sabotage. She knows that she is going to be caught. So, uh, I, let me see. Okay. Let's do something nice. Okay. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Because that, if this is inevitable, and if the energy on this side, the dark side, the shadow side, if it's come to the point where okay, this is it, I'm done, then this is also moving ahead. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting for this collaborative energies to come in. Please tell me more about the Two of Cups, these collaborations that are happening. I suddenly, I've, I don't know, I've been feeling love bombed since a week now. Yeah, I've been getting that energy of love bomb. Kind of, you've been love bombed, and I. It's a great feeling. So I'm just accepting of this energy. So let's see what it looks like. What's this about? I feel that this is a very, very, very new energy. It's so new that we just we have yeah. Oh, just like I said, like look at this. This is the devil card, all right. But this is such a different energy that the devil comes in. The devil's like you, and this couple probably was like sleeping, minding their own business. And yeah, the devil's peeping in. There's some curiosity. There's some evil eye here. So this just confirms that these connections, these new couplings are going to be very powerful. Very powerful. The devil's interested. Uh, yeah, can't do anything really, but interested. This curiosity is trying to see what's up in the dream. So you might, oh yeah. So if you've been getting weird nightmares, like they're not scary, but they're not dreams either. They're not beautiful visions of things. If you're just getting like this creepy feeling, and you can't call it a dream, so you have to call it a nightmare. If you are calling things a nightmare, and if you're seeing someone and that is it. That's probably the I wouldn't say one and only, but that this collaboration, this coupling, it's like this. This is the Knight of Swords. There is a figure. There's a cloaked figure here, and this is your spiritual soulmate. This is your soulmate in spirit form. This spirit is is from the angelic realm. So they have to have a vessel, but angels also um, go higher up in ranks, and then people aren't praying or people aren't inviting angels as much to. They're unwilling to host because we know our bodies are really not suitable or ready to host angels, and such powerful angels like you. The archangels have become supreme archangels, and angels have become seraphims, and that kind of thing. uh, so but they have incarnated in past lives with us, with us. by their side, like this is being us on the horse here, and they have they remember this collaboration. They do. They do. They remember very clearly, and waited all this time, all your life. They waited for you to finally reach the point where you are on your own horse. You're the knight. You're the knight. That's the fastest knight in the tarot. Yes, yes. The knight of swords is the fastest. For you to become this, you know, for you to get to this point. So these beings are going to be around. So you might see who this entity is with your person, the physical vessel of the person. I do have, yes, again, Two of Pentacles. Somebody trying to listen in on this conversation between you and but they can't hear anything. The devil can't see, and these devils minions were trying to get some information for that they can't hear because it's not possible. This conversation happens at a frequency that these people cannot reach. The devil can't reach. It's they cannot. It's not possible for them to hear this. The eyes are not ready. The ears are not ready, and yeah. Okay. So tell me more about this Two of Cups. I'm feeling this exchange, the energetic exchange, so strongly. Like there is, this is definitely one female and one male, and the male is energetic. The man is energetically love bombing the woman, and the woman is also like a little. They're strong. Yeah, they're strong. Like this is all happening like psychically. The woman is sitting there, um, and just thinking about it. So we have the king and queen of pentacles. So the woman's trying to look into this with psychic visions, trying to see what are the actual dynamics of this collaboration. She hasn't made up her mind yet, but yeah, like I said, this is the king of wands, a very very passionate, the most passionate king, and like king is love bombing the queen of pentacles, but she's probably more focused on the king of pentacles, or this could also be the we could switch it up a little bit so this card would fit both sides, like this is like a gold digger here who had this king killed off or was trying to get a trophy wife kind of a position next to someone, and now the papers have been served. And yeah, so this collaboration between these two individuals or people that are going to come together, these work collaborations are going to expose these people, these criminals. It's about this collaboration is about this, like two people coming together to expose these people. But the man here is kind of love bombing the woman here because it's like I'm getting he can't help it. He can't help being charming. Yeah, let's okay. As soon as I said that, let's leave it at that. I see the King of Cups. So yes, this is true love. This is not a flirt, or this is not somebody who um, you know what I mean, wants to just. All right, this is love. It's not. It's genuine. It's serious. It's deep. Tell me more about this Two of Cups. Yeah. Cards are getting very heavy. I think the men in this collaboration are like, okay, yeah, past life soulmates. Six of Cups. Yeah, they genuinely love. They're in love. They've been looking for past, but since they've been kids, they've been dreaming about you. They've seen your face evolve. Um, some very lucky women out there finally meeting someone who can clearly love them, love bomb them. There's a lot of romance coming through, and they've dreamt, like they've seen you in your dreams since you were a kid, and they've known like these kind of entities, these old hag entities that have been troubling you all throughout, and I feel like they've seen you like this, even when you were a kid, you were just like in the boat, like going about, like facing these scary looking people um, on your own. This reminds me of Kevin from Home Alone. Like he meets in the first part, he meets this old man who lives across the street, but he turns out to be great. And then in the second movie, there's a pigeon lady in the park, and she turns out to be great as well. But initially, like he's really scared of them. So yeah, of course we can. Not everybody who looks like this is bad. Like I mean, you would definitely be. I mean, Kevin would definitely be scared of both of these people, um, but appearances don't matter. Either one of these could be terrible, or either one of these could be good. It's the energy that matters, and that's why they are coming into love bomb, and the men are like, please, women, girls, please do not accept anything lesser than this love bombing that I'm giving you. If that's it, if I mean, if this is it, if it's just me, then let it just be me. But do not accept anything lesser than this from no one, from nor your twin, nor your parents, nor your family, nor your friends. Like, do not accept this. Okay, that is sweet. Thank you to men who are doing that. Yeah. Well, the Tower card. Ghosts from the past are being banished from the tower. The princess's tower. Yeah. So this love bombing, if it doesn't feel like love bombing in the beginning, it's because the the men are basically like banishing the villains out of the tower, the ghosts out of the tower, out of the attic, and um, the skeletons from the closet are being thrown out, and psychotic activities in the basement. You know, the trapped dreams in the basement to trap people, to torture chamber in the basement between our. These are our metaphors and analogies, but be careful because the Six of Cups is also like a boat. If you're moving away to an unknown place and you want to leave everything behind or go back to some place that you once lived in, like you've been called to go to, be careful because generally collaborations like this do. No, we've never seen this before, but what I'm feeling that these collaborations now that they're happening to investigate some really dark real world things, not just in the spiritual plane, not in the astral plane. This is like Ghostbusters, these the paranormal hunters, whatever you want to call them. These collaborations are happening for this, and yes, there is genuine love here. There is genuine love here from the masculine. The feminine is right now in child mode. Like they're curious. They are fearless. Uh, they're busy inventing things or like learning how to ride a boat. You know, talking to the scary people as well. But I really feel the masculine wants love bomb. Guys, don't do any love spells. Guys, guys, please, please. Masculines, please. She will hear you. She will feel it. But I mean, if it's coming out genuinely, like Merlin's not doing anything. He's just letting the energy go out. Whatever has been brewing, like he's been probably brewing this potion, and he's just opened the lid, and he's like, I'm just gonna stand back here. I was told to do this, and I'm gonna do this. If that in itself is really powerful, I, then it's cool. Then it's really cool. But it should happen like this. Like Merlin doesn't need to do anything at all, and it's just magic. His existence in itself. He's a dimension in itself. You gotta recognize that this is who you have become. So we had the magician and the high priestess, right? So you all have become the magician and the high priestess. But for now, the feminine needs to, yeah, the feminine needs to be a little solo. Walk in grace, solo, but in a collaboration. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is the world card to close this chapter, to release something. This is release. Release some information so that this plot line can close. All right, that's about an hour, and this was so much fun. There's no one here in the chat, but it was still fun. I know somebody's gonna stumble across this at some point, and I I just want to say that take everything with a pinch of salt. I was told this by my friend about 1 month ago, and it stuck. All of this lifetime, what we see in this physical dimension, it's just an illusion. That's how powerful our imaginations are, our minds are. That's how powerful our souls are. It has the ability to create something out of nothing, you know. And it can definitely go wrong. Can create this karmic crap scenario and narratives as well. But that's what it means for the soul to grow and learn, like, how to create a better illusion, how to balance your feminine and masculine. And if it comes to love bombing, yes, I'm gonna love bomb, but it all has to happen with alignment, and it has to be absolutely natural, naturally happen. But I have been feeling this energy, and I didn't know that it would come up in the cards, and it is absolutely beautiful. I do not want to mention the name of the person, but thank you. I know that you know who you are, and you're gonna come across this video at some point. I'm gonna watch it. So thank you. I think everybody needs to say thanks as well, like at least, and hold the intention of gratitude.